Mr. Steve Zinski. Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Oh, my gosh. It's so good to be here at the Drunken Donut for the Electric Wednesday Unplugged Open Mic podcast. That was a really good opener. I'm really killing it, guys. Anyway, I went to art school. Did anybody go to art school? No, not here. No one here went to art school. I took an art class at JJC. Maybe, probably. I went to art school, and art school was a disappointment. I thought art school was going to be something vastly different than what I actually encountered. I thought that when I went to art school, I was going to follow my fellow freaks and geeks into the fucking fold and just, go crazy and freak out the squares and shit. But it turns out art school is where squares go when they can't figure out what degree to get. So I was surrounded by them anyway. I mean, I half expected that after class we would all just ditch into the bathroom and do blow while listening to the Velvet Underground and shit. But no, I didn't get any of that. And the thing is, I was still weird at art school because there were all these fucking squares. They didn't know what to do with their fucking lives, and they were whining about it all the time. So people always ask me, Steve, why do you dress that way? Why do you, what's with your style? It's really weird. It's different. People are fucking looking at me. There are people, at my art school that are dressed from head to toe in candy neon colors, a fucking top hat and steampunk goggles, and a mustache that rivals Salvador Dali's. And they're looking at me like I'm a douchebag. And they ask me, well, Steve, why do you grow a full beard? Well, because testicles. Steve, why do you do your hair like that? Well, because pussy. Steve, why did you drink a bottle of vodka before you came to class today? Well, because feelings. Anyway, that was art school. I read a lot of autobiographies. Do you like autobiographies? Anybody? You guys like them? I love them so much that I've memorized some of them, and I'd like to recite for you an excerpt of an autobiography that I've read recently. Would you guys like to hear it? Yes. All right, great. This is from the memoirs of Benedict Meriwether, the 3rd Earl of Poonshire. It's totally a real place. It goes something like this. I had arrived to the garden party late, half expecting and thus seeing all of the girls of the party prancing up and down the veranda, like trollops, attempting to elicit all sorts of stiff, hard immodesty for all the gentlemen present there. I, however, was looking for the Lady Teresa, though her twat 'twas not to be seen. I could have spent the rest of the evening gorging myself on hors d'oeuvres and cocktails like all the other fat fuck cats present there that night. But no! For among those things which are counted as things which homie does, play like that is not among them. But then out of the corner of my eye I saw the Lady Teresa heading into the hedge maze. There I followed her. I found her there in the hedge maze in a clearing, and I saw her in a most uncompromising position. I walked up to the Lady Teresa and I said to the Lady Teresa, Lady Teresa, I found you in a most uncompromising position. Her response was, oh no. I asked the Lady Teresa, has it become your habit to take up the hobby of gardening? And she said, I said, surprise, surprise. For I could have sworn I saw you tending to your flower. Yes. There at that moment, I dropped my pantaloons and we totally fucked. Benedict Meriwether, 3rd Earl of Poonshire. Do you like that? Do you want another one? Yeah. I'll give you one more. This is from a book called Tales of a Sailor. It's the diary, autobiography of, well, what is his name? Some fucking sailor. Anyway. This fucking sailor. Some fucking sailor was actually his real name. His given Christian name. Fucking was his Christian name at his what is it, a coronation? I forget. Confirmation. He was not royalty. Anyway. This is his autobiography. Well, I know what you young folks are thinking. Nobody but another sailor wants this crusty old seaman on his ear all night. But I'll tell my story anyway. We were coming into port after 3 months at sea, and I just survived scurvy by sucking off some fruit at a lemon party on deck. We were coming into La Puerta Puñana. Absolutely no connection to the last story of Puncha. At La Puerta Puñana, there's one thing to know about La Puerta Puñana and one thing alone. It is home to the greatest whorehouse in all of the world. And at the whorehouse at La Puerta Puñana, you have to be so practiced and skilled in your whoredom that if a flower petal was placed upon your vulva, you could queef it into the air. Allow it to dance and mingle in the starlight and slowly fall upon your neighbor's taint. And that was some fucking sailor. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, then I guess we'll begin the podcast.
Welcome back to the Electric Wednesday Unplugged podcast, folks. Oh, this giant crowd is so enthusiastic.
There's literally 50,000 people here right now.
It's probably breaking fire codes.
It's
I
all
can't
right.
believe there are this many people here. This is really,
I know.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, you should be.
It's the largest crowd I've ever performed. We're so fucking popular and hot right now that we have another variety of mammal
We
attendants.
do. we have a fox dog. Hello, Fox.
We're your hosts, Otter.
And Alex.
How's everyone doing out there? That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
We've had an interesting week at the Donut since the last podcast.
We have had lots of things
We had
happening.
the Open Mic Wednesday, which was fun.
Yes.
And then we had the stand-up showcase on Friday, which was even more fun.
Yes.
Except for drunk asshole McGee.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, god damn it.
If he's ever back here, we should just immediately kick him out.
He was here Sunday.
Oh,
After you left, he showed up.
God damn it.
Yeah. That was ridiculous. And then, so Friday we had the showcase, and Saturday, Brass Kicks were here for their CD release show. I was unfortunately unable to attend that.
I wasn't able to attend as well.
I'm sure they did fantastic. They had a band playing with them called Jacob's Cabin, who I saw years ago at Live 59 when I worked there. That place sucked.
What a joke!
I worked for that man. Jesus. I got paid $20 a night.
Which is less than minimum wage.
Way less. That's probably one of the bands got paid. Yeah, right. Well, here's the thing. Because I'm a smoker, and I would take frequent cigarette breaks, and he would always come ask me, like, hey, how come you take so many cigarette breaks? And I'd go, Ted, how come you don't pay me minimum wage? And he would just let me take as many cigarette breaks as I wanted. I'm getting $20 at the end of the night. I have nothing invested in this. I'm doing it for the fun. You know? Jacob's Cabin, they're real solid. Years ago, when they had one of the Battle of the Bands they had there, Jacob's Cabin won the whole thing when they were still in high school. They're an amazing outfit.
That's pretty awesome.
I didn't find out they were playing until after the show happened, and I was
I'm just so enthralled right now that Stan brought out an entire bottle of booze for us to all drink. So This is gonna be.
I'm
this
good,
is gonna be,
thank you.
This is gonna be fun.
No, pass it around.
I'll do it. I never say no.
Oh, hold on,
wait,
Phil,
hang
come
on.
over here.
What did I say no
Phil,
to?
hold on, Phil. What did you say?
What did I say no to?
Phil, what?
What did I say no to, Phil?
How come Phil's not the singer of your band? I don't get it.
What did I say no to? Oh, you tell me.
Oh, now he's talking again.
I want to know. I want this live on the air.
You said no to drugs.
Hold on, Phil. What? You just wanted a what? just one word, Phil.
Fuck you.
We got two. We got two, guys. Oh, that's great. It's the only time Phil will ever be on microphone.
Yes.
Where are you going now?
I'm taking a look.
You taking a look?
Yeah. All right.
All right. That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
People at home listening to this on YouTube are really missing out at a lot of the live stuff.
There is a drawing on the table.
That's cool guy penis face.
Oh my God.
And he's the new spokesman for Dare.
I can't wait to take a picture of this with my phone because that is amazing.
That needs to end up on the fucking video.
Yes, it's going. This is just a reference for everybody. There's a giant
Veiny.
phallus portrayed with sunglasses and a very
A healthy pubis.
Well, Alex, I have a question about this. Do you think Jan is just longing for this
Jan is
picture?
longing for
He
this
really
picture.
is longing for this
He
picture.
is. Yes.
Ba-ding.
Hello.
Hey!
Hey!
There's a guy.
That means another 100 people have come.
We have 55,100 people here tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Most of them are very shy. Somebody cloned Phil 5,000 times.
Did you say someone called Phil 5,000 times?
That'd be fucking
So there's
hilarious.
like one guy who's been called Phil 5,000 times, but his name is like Jeff.
I said cloned, but that works too.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be great. Some radio silence for you guys. We have our guest here. Oh, no, we forgot about one more thing that happened this weekend. We had the premiere of True Dumbass.
The movie.
The movie, and we can announce now, not next episode, because next episode we have Webley Greens coming, but the episode after that, Mr. Stephen Palka will be here, and we have some much-needed questions to ask him for his own safety.
I'm going to have so many questions to ask you.
It really is going to happen. You don't even know.
Honestly, I might try and persuade you not to do another one.
I am scared.
Yeah, I'm going to try and persuade you not to.
Yeah, he's scared to do this. He doesn't want to do this.
Hey, you make sure the dog gets a shot, too.
As she struggles, like, where is it? Where is it? There really is a dog here, listeners. You guys are missing out. Should I bring her the microphone?
Is she Aru?
Yeah. But here's a fun fact about this podcast. That would not be the first time we've had dogs on microphone here.
That's true.
When we did the episode at my casa, it was a very bad thunderstorm out, so we had to do it in my basement, and so the dogs were with us.
We did it in his basement.
And our good friend Joe from Programmable Animal and Overcast decided to mic my dogs playing. And so for about a minute, you just hear, just like that.
That's the sound.
It really is.
But it was, I mean, it's art.
But yeah, I can't wait to have him. That's going to be a
Progressive.
Yeah.
That's
That's
really,
really-
It is.
It's really alternative stuff, man.
It's
First thing
art.
was Metal Machine music by Lou Reed. That's just a dog struggling for 2 hours. It's a double LP.
I love shots.
Oh my gosh, more.
It's just not going to stop. All right.
Jesus.
We're not stopping, I guess.
Where's Ray?
Bottoms up.
Where's Ray when we need him? Angie, you weren't here last episode when we had Ray Spires, and he had, what, 7 Jaeger shots? Before he got here, he already drank half a pint. Like, yeah.
He's a Murphy. What is a Murphy? Can you please define it? Define it.
Come get on microphone.
Define it. Yeah, come here, Sean.
Come here,
Get
Sean.
over here. Bring the dog.
Bring Kiko. Hold on. Kiko. Okay, said her piece.
Well, our good friend Andy is cousins with Ray, and another good friend of ours, Matt, is also cousins with them, and they have a couple-decade tradition of just raging out and partying harder than most people could handle and still survive. And yeah, we kind of met them all individually, and then like later realized, oh, they're all related. And then like we just met Ray a couple years ago, and he's just like, oh, Andy's like, oh, that's my cousin. I'm like, oh, that makes sense because you guys just both party like you both just get down like hardcore. So that's my story.
I'm loving this sparkly leash here too, Sean.
It's fabulous.
He picked it out, didn't he, Angie? He picked that leash out. I knew it
Fabulous.
from the get-go. Well, our guest here tonight is Mr. Steve Zinski, who performed at the Comedy Showcase.
Give it up.
Thank you. Thank you. I love my flannel too.
What did I call you earlier? A sassy lumberjack?
A sassy lumberjack, which is a subcategory of hipster.
Okay. I like it. I think it works for you.
According to the Johnny P vernacular.
He doesn't even know how to spell that word.
Johnny P can't spell Johnny P.
Well, that's what I was saying. The letter P, he doesn't know how to spell it. It's one of those things. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Hey, more people. 200 more people.
I'm doing really good. There's a bottle of vodka on the
Yeah,
table
there
now.
fucking is. Let's cheers it.
Is this courtesy of Stan?
Yes.
Thank you, Stan. Thank you.
Give it
very
up
much.
for Stan. Woo!
He lets us do this every Monday.
Because Stan is
That's
the
amazing.
He
man.
really is. So we're gonna interview you now a little
All right.
bit. Are you ready for this?
Like, interview me hard.
Oh, so hard.
Don't be easy.
Oh, I never do.
When's
Might
the-
be some hair pulling.
Speaking of that, when's the first time you had sex?
The first time I had sex, I was 16 years old,
All right.
and it was in my friend's basement.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm.
What was his name?
Oh,
Off
that was no. His name was when I was 22, and I was.
Going through a phase?
His name isn't Johnny Precious. It's Johnny Peaches and Cream.
But no one else can call him that.
Have you ever received a dick pic?
I haven't.
We had
received
this
a dick
question
pic,
come
but
up last week.
I haven't received a dick pic.
Have you sent one?
Because I'm not gay, and I've never sent a dick pic. But I did receive phone titties. I don't know.
Phone
if there's
titties?
Yeah, I got
Tit pic.
Yeah, I got a tit pic, and it wasn't from somebody I knew. Like I didn't get. Like I've
the way
gotten
to
them
do
from
it.
people I knew, but the last titty pic that I got was not meant for me.
Nice.
But,
Well, those are the best because it's, totally anonymous.
well, it was a surprise, and I was
Yeah.
at work.
It's anonymous, man.
I'd love to get one of those at work just looking for, oh.
Yeah, no, I was just sitting there in front of my boss, and I'm like, oh, somebody sent me a text. Who's this? Oh, that was the tits. And I was like, I don't know. I want to look. I want to keep looking at these, but I'm also at my job. I am employed. Don't let the comedy fool you.
Yeah, right.
When did you start getting into comedy?
Do you mean like started doing it?
Yeah.
Or like, okay.
Yeah.
That was about 9 months ago.
Nice. Well, you have.
I'm a newbie. I'm an amateur.
Hey, man, it's fucking working.
It's I have a lot of fun.
Good.
Yeah, I really like it.
One of my favorite bits from you, which we did request that you do.
Did-
By we, I mean me.
And,
Did I do it?
everyone should have heard it by now.
Yes.
If
Everyone-
you're actually listening to this.
Yeah. The bio.
The autobiographies. The biographies? The biographies.
The biographies.
The biographies.
No, don't try and pronounce it. Don't try and pronounce it proper, putting on airs, shanty Irish.
The biographies.
The autobiographies. Yeah.
Autobiographies.
Told in the voice. Of
How
the
much
subject.
of that each set is improvised? How much of that is just solid material?
Each
or-
time I did it the first time, it was improvised.
Yeah.
And then I just stick with what works. And a little bit changes.
Like the
yeah,
sailor's name.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Some fucking sailor.
Okay, I honestly can't remember his name, and I've done that bit. Oh, it's Johann Buckner. How did Johnny remember?
He actually yelled it at you while you were doing the bit.
Was I? 'Cause-
Yeah.
Okay, well, that would make sense, because I never pay attention to Johnny P when I'm doing comedy.
That's your fucking Dungeons and Dragons character.
Oh, yeah. I named my Dungeons and Dragons character after one of my own comedy bits.
Yes.
I know.
Nice.
And our DM is also another fabulous stand-up comedian. That would be Nick Vascaris,
Oh,
who has
Nick.
performed here at the Drunken Donut.
Yes, he has. We're gonna have him on at some point in the future.
He doesn't live far from here.
You haven't burped yet.
You just gotta wait, bro.
I'm excited for it now.
You can't be excited.
It's an
'cause
anticipatory
it's just gonna
thing.
happen.
So
As
belching
soon as,
is
as soon as somebody starts
Getting heart-to-heart talk going
getting
on.
serious, then there's just a large belch that
so when I
erupts.
tell you about like an adorable story about like my destiny as a child or something,
like that, yeah.
yeah.
I got a good one there.
That's how
I've been holding that one in. I didn't think it was cool.
I converted a fart to that.
Oh wow. You can run it. You can run it both ways.
I can. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
He's his entire gastrointestinal system is bivalvular.
Oh, dear.
Yes.
What I always like asking this question because it's always a variety. What was one of the worst shows you've had, and what made it one of those like?
This is the worst show I ever had. The worst. Oh my god.
What was that, Phil?
Yeah, Phil. What'd you say?
Who gets heckled on podcasts? This is the worst show. I haven't been heckled badly before, but like I've experienced. I know the meaning of true silence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I've had that. There was one night. Okay, so there's one night specifically when we hit like 3 mics, right? And the first mic nobody showed up to, right? And it's supposed to be like one of the best, open mics around. All I hear is good things. I got there. There were like 3 people, and they were grumpy.
It was you.
It was just like the worst, and I felt awful. And then we went to the next mic, and it was a punk bar, and fucking nobody was having it at all. So nobody paid attention to me there either, and it was just silence. And then I did another show, and it was the same thing. And it was one mic, and it was all material that I really, really believed in. And
God damn it, Alex!
that was really good timing.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. But like, no, it killed me. That was a week-long depression. Like,
Yeah.
that one
The
was nasty.
first stand-up showcase we did here.
Man, I love vodka.
There were a few things that were like there was a girl sitting just right up front who laughed at no one at all. Like none of the comedians she thought was funny. And I remember we had
Well,
Mark
fuck
Johnson.
her.
I know, right? Like don't come to a goddamn comedy show if you can't laugh at things.
Did she have resting bitch face?
Oh, totally.
Okay.
Because like I know Mark Johnson who performed that
Yes.
night immediately like zoned in on her and just was like, "What are you here?" Like,
Yes. Yes. Who is also on a podcast.
yeah, he was before we did it live here.
Yes. You gotta. What happened to him the last stand up?
What?
What happened to him the last stand up? Why was he not here?
Oh,
It's unfortunate.
yeah.
I like his songs.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Those
Dick
are
pic.
fantastic.
Yes. They were fantastic.
I had a great show in Alsip he was at as as well.
Nice.
That was a really good show.
He's doing something with Steve-O soon.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's opening up for Steve-O Mojo's.
Steve-O is a stellar performer.
Well, not anymore because he doesn't do drugs.
Isn't that what he talked
I
about?
only
He's like,
want
what
to
if
see him on drugs.
Mark was just like, what if I'm the reason that Steve-O relapses?
I think that's why everyone
He
went
did
to
say
see
that.
Charlie Sheen, do a stand-up or whatever it was. Monology. I don't know. I don't know what the
It wasn't even.
I don't know what the show revolved around, but he just like
bullshit.
Yeah. That's I was what this is a question that I want to ask. I mean, do you
Line it up, bro.
I mean, you do stand up comedy, but I know people that do stand up that don't watch. Do you watch a lot of stand up when you get a chance?
Oh, constantly, and I was
Constantly?
obsessed with it ever since
Yeah.
I was a little boy.
Oh, nice. So that's your like Batman origin story.
My Batman origin story. I was sitting in the car, and I told my mom I wanted to be a stand-up guy like Jay Leno. Because I couldn't sleep. I've never been able to sleep, so I couldn't sleep then either, right? So I was the little kid who stayed up until 2 in the morning and watched late night television,
It's awesome.
like in kindergarten.
Oh.
It was good. It was great.
Yeah.
I think it's informed
But
something.
have you ever what's one of the least favorite stand-up sets or specials that you've seen where you watch it and you just go no?
My least favorite?
Yeah, I know
You want me to
mine.
shit on
I know
people?
well, here's the thing. Like, I know mine. When I saw Bob Saget's thing, some of you are laughing.
He is so fucking vile.
And that's the thing. Like, I feel like there wasn't jokes in there. It was just him saying awful things.
There's no jokes.
No,
It's like Dane Cook. There's no jokes.
he's gotten better though, from what I understand.
I stopped.
I listened to an interview with Dan Cook, and I was
stopped-
actually pleasantly surprised with what he was talking about. Like, he actually took time off of comedy because he realized what he was doing was just
Okay.
repetition of the same
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
He did Pete Holmes or something like that.
You made it weird.
That was good.
It's good.
That's a really good podcast. I wish I could
It's
do
very
something
good.
like that.
Yeah, right.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
Say no to drugs.
What's that?
Giant penis.
I have a Bob Saget story involving this man.
Oh, let's hear it.
So it was senior. Okay. So hopefully nobody knows who I am by my face when they listen to this. So I can't be. Yeah, I'm not using any names, but a friend in the audience tonight. He and I and another friend in high school. We went out to West Park on April 20th of our senior year of high school. And
Like how you have the date memorized.
well, think. Yeah, just think about what day April 20th is.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we were walking around West Park throwing frisbees at baskets for leisure and
Leisure.
Leisure. Okay, yes, leisure.
Please.
Okay.
Leisure,
Leisure, yeah.
Yeah, so I get my pinky up right now.
Leisure.
So we were tossing discs for leisure, and
I once
some
tossed a disc for leisure.
some drugs were consumed. Nothing too hard. Just the herb from the earth, and
Jesus Christ. You really have to be like
As
that,
opposed-
like
Wait,
like
hold
you
on.
have to ninja your
Hold
way
on.
around
As opposed to the
marijuana.
herb from the sky.
I never said marijuana. Never said marijuana. I just said an herb
Well,
from the
now you
earth.
did.
It could be legal. It could be illegal. We don't know.
Fennel.
And yeah, exactly. And so we consumed a little bit, and we were walking around, and on one of my discs, it's an Innova Champion Beast, and on the disc,
I don't know what that means.
it's on the disc. It had a signature, and we were sitting on a park bench together, kind of discussing life and where we were going in the future. And he looks down at my disc and he goes, "Is that fucking Bob Saget?" And I was just like, I looked at it for a second, and for a second I thought it said Bob Saget, and then realized that it said Barry Schwartz.
Is Barry Schwartz like the Tiger Wood of disc golf?
I don't know. He's some fucking dude that was confused with Bob Saget.
Poor Barry.
Yeah, and from now on, I retired that disc a year ago, and I don't throw it anymore. But it holds a special place in my heart because of that day in high school.
The Arizona Tea Company is
amazing.
going to have a Barry Schwartz beverage. I'll have a Barry Schwartz and an Arnold Palmer. If you're going to hit up the convenience
Fuck yeah,
store.
dude.
Oh, that's great.
Oh
what
my
are some
God.
of your
Quite the transition.
Keep going.
right,
I
let's
don't believe in
transition straight to the-
transitions. Have you seen my act?
Element Control believes in transitions.
Just let that one sit. What are some of your influences? Like guys that you saw? Obviously, I think Leno might be, judging from the previous story.
No, well, like, okay, so...
Or is that just all you knew at the time?
Yeah, that was what I was watching at the time. I would just watch late night talk shows and Beavis and Butthead, and that's all I watched when I was a little kid. But like, you know, it's like George Carlin, Carrot Top, you know. Because I think the thing about them both is that they really touch on heavy stuff, and they really get down to some serious social commentary. Like,
See, I
what
thought you were
would a phone
making a
be
pun
if
about
it was
the
made out of
weights.
bananas?
Now, I was listening. I can't remember what the podcast was, but the guy was talking about how the college he went to, the improv group that he was a part of, was opening for. Wait, I don't know what happened.
Is that a challenge, bro?
Yeah, that's a challenge. Because it's left here.
But the
I
improv
don't know
group
if I
that
can
this
take
guy
it
was a
more,
part of
honestly.
was got asked
I'm
to
gonna
open for
drag
Carrot
to
Top. Oh dear, asked to open for Carrot Top at their school, and they was like, "Oh, cool, can we like meet him?" And they go, "No," because he apparently every show he does will reserve, especially if it's a college place, will reserve the gymnasium for 2 hours to work out undisturbed.
Wow.
I know, 2 hours.
Wait, like his comedy or?
Yeah, no, like just weights. Just weights.
Oh, yeah,
So
he
he can
literally
work
sits
out.
back there and works out.
He is inexplicably buff
He really is.
for a ginger comedian.
somebody around this area, somebody in high school, I remember telling me that Carrot Top worked out at their gym. And I was like, why the fuck would Carrot Top be in Joliet? Number one.
Did he like leave gags on the on the machine?
I don't think so.
He'd wipe it down with really tiny towels.
Yeah.
So some sad news happened today, guys.
Oh, yeah?
We're gonna bring
Yeah.
it down a little bit.
I heard about that driving here.
Yeah.
Literally, because I check my phone while I'm driving. Because I'm a douchebag and fuck Werner Herzog.
Robin Williams died today, guys.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
That's where you go. Oh.
Now, what I don't know is how he died.
I
I heard suicide.
heard that too.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
Asphyxia. Okay. You want a mic?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh,
Autoerotic.
Still,
I just.
have you ever thought about
Unless he
doing
took
that?
it off. He took it off and was like choking and then fucking died. Yeah.
Ligature marks? I watch True Detective. I watch True Detective.
It's a great fucking show
It's
too.
an amazing show.
Oh my
God!
God.
I heard Vince Vaughn is going to be in the next one.
What?
Yes.
As long as
What?
it's the same writers, dude.
Yes.
Because when
No, all of them are going to be, but every
Yeah.
season is supposed to be a standalone
like American
project.
Horror Story, kind of like
Yeah.
Anthology.
separate. Yeah.
American
Which is
Horror Story,
great.
by the way, that first season was,
Yeah.
was some cool
It was
shit.
awesome. The first season was awesome. I actually did not like the second season, but the third season was pretty awesome.
Was that the one with the witches?
Yes.
Speaking
Coven?
of witches,
Yes.
I recently I bought a
Isn't the
pint
next
of
one
Chubby Hubby and went home and watched Practical Magic.
Isn't the next one like Carnival or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be like Carnies.
That sounds frightening.
I'm gonna watch the shit out of that.
Carnies are the best.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. So yeah, Robin Williams. So I want to know what is your favorite Williams picture?
Robin Williams, my favorite picture by Robin Williams.
Yeah. Asshole.
All right, so wait, so why didn't you let him describe that Robin Williams is dying and then belch?
I just wanted to interrupt you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So,
give a
no,
shit what
because
I'm
it's
saying.
about me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, my favorite Robin Williams picture. I love the remake of The Birdcage. That's really good.
Yes.
I also love Good Morning Vietnam. Awakenings is really great. I'm naming all the ones that are.
So obscure.
These aren't obscure. They're just slightly more serious. But he's fantastic in them.
Nice.
And,
What was that one when he went to heaven? What was that one?
What dreams may
went to
come.
Yes.
That movie's fucking gold.
It's crazy.
All right,
Yes.
so
That one's awesome.
I haven't seen all of that movie.
It's good.
It's a good
I
movie.
haven't seen all of that movie.
It's good.
Is it good?
It's good.
That's great.
Hey Steve, guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
The movie's pretty good. Fuck you. What are we, 12? God damn it.
Comedy gold.
Guess who? Chicken poo.
Oh my god.
It was cow poo. I thought you changed the animal and the...
You're supposed to go the whole barnyard.
Guess
Yeah,
why?
what the fuck? What?
Chicken thigh.
See, that was a sort of a juxtaposition on your expectations versus what he was. It's very.
I'm just
like-
saying shit,
You
man.
you do like da comedy.
Yes. I'm not even a comedian, guys.
He's not.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So that's why then.
Yes.
What's one of your favorites, Alex?
I really loved Flubber. And Jumanji.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, there's
Fucking
a good
Jumanji, man.
And What Dreams May Come, which is awesome.
It really is. Hey, guess that movie's really good.
Jack,
Jack.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
I was really looking forward to the movie that hasn't been released with him in it. That looks fucking
Aladdin,
cool.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking Genie, yeah.
Now,
That's
what are
awesome.
your Steve? What's your least favorite?
My least favorite.
Yeah, Robin Williams movie.
Probably RV.
RV.
I wasn't a
Haven't
big
seen
fan. That didn't grasp me
Okay.
by the cuckolds.
I
Define cuckolds for us.
Cuckold. All right. So cuckold actually isn't a noun unless it's a device that cuckolds. But to cuckold is to keep one from feeling sexual pleasure or achieving an erection. That is what a cuckold is.
That isn't it from Shakespeare? Isn't it derived from Shakespeare?
I'm gonna derive something from Shakespeare on your face.
I think it was derived from.
think one of my
Shakespeare.
a
You're gonna
while
make me
ago.
look so pretentious. No, is that from? No, excuse me. But Steven, is
you're an
that
art
correct?
student, bro.
Is that correct that one of your bits is derived directly from Chaucer? Is that
One of my least favorite
I'm
ones.
learned.
'cause I'm still with this. One of my least favorite ones. I loved it as a kid. I rewatched Hook like last year.
Oh,
I
okay.
fucking love Hook.
Did
Yeah,
not
Hook
care
is a
for
great
it.
movie.
I'm still
Did
into
not care for
Hook.
it.
Yeah, I love Hook.
And Robin Williams is
Wasn't my
awesome
thing.
in it. Fucking Rufio, man.
Rufio.
All right, crap.
Rufio.
Nope.
Maybe.
Yeah, but that's very sad.
Yeah, I know.
I'm actually really sad about that.
Yeah. Actually, today at work, I had to stay later with my boss because we had to call people up and solicit bullshit. And we were talking about the Robin Williams death.
Got to be hard to sell.
You're selling Robin
It
Williams'
fucking,
death?
yeah, it sucked. But we ended up talking about movies for probably 30 minutes and didn't call anybody and then just left. Which was awesome.
That that sounds like work.
It wasn't.
I could talk about movies till the cows come home.
Yeah.
I
Talked
like
about
movies.
David Lynch a lot.
I love David Lynch.
Me too.
I fucking adore
Hey,
David
fuck
Lynch.
yeah, dude.
So
I'll
fucking
take it. I'll
much.
take a shot to that.
Dude, take a shot for David Lynch.
This is a
Have you ever-
shot for David
All right,
Lynch,
my
not
favorite-
Robin Williams.
My favorite David
Lynch.
Lynch movie isn't even a David Lynch movie. It's a movie about David Lynch.
What's it
it's just
called?
called Lynch 1.
I have not heard of it.
It's a documentary about him, and they just follow him around while he's making Inland Empire.
Oh my!
And it's so fucked up.
dude. That movie.
Okay,
It
I've
is.
seriously, I've fallen asleep.
One of the most fucked up things I've ever seen, besides True Dumbass.
Okay, seriously. Do you remember the segment in Inland Empire where it's just rabbits and it sort of looks like it should be a sitcom?
Yes.
There's an hour of that, and I own all of it, and I go to sleep with it. I go to sleep listening
that's
to that
fucking
shit.
frightening, dude.
It's the best. It's the absolute best. What is this? Just sitting here? Come on.
Yeah. What about that the Rammstein scene?
The Rammstein scene?
Or am I thinking of a different one?
That's Lost Highway.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh, Lost
Never mind,
Highway's
yeah.
amazing. I love Lost. The scene with the cell phones is fucking incredible.
What's your favorite movie ever?
My favorite movie ever?
He's gonna get real vague, guys.
Okay. So, all right. So I don't have one, but I used to say Casablanca because it's practically perfect. I mean, it's practically the absolute perfect film. However, the movies I've watched most in my life, which I think would be more appropriate, are probably Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and High Fidelity.
Yes.
So
Nice.
So like I dig that, art house shiznit, but
That's awesome.
I'm usually just watching stoner comedy anyway.
If I ever
Fuck
asked
yeah.
you that, what's your favorite?
It is Donnie Darko, but
Did you see the other movie by that director?
no, with Samantha Darko.
No, not that. That's not by the director. He
Oh,
wasn't involved
okay.
in it. He made another movie called Southland Tales, which I think is fucking awesome, but everybody I show hates it.
I saw part of it and turned it off.
What? See, you hated
Yeah.
it too. I fucking loved it. There's a car like fucks another car with its drivetrain in the other car's muffler. Like
that's
it's so
awesome.
fucked up.
Oh my dear.
It's great.
But I saw
Some Roger Rabbit shit.
I actually recently saw a movie that's up there with my favorites. It's called Boyhood by Richard Linklater. It is honestly, it is nothing I've ever seen before in my life.
That's the one they filmed over like 12 years,
They
right?
filmed it over 12 years with the same
I haven't
actors.
seen that yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
this like kid.
If you have an opportunity to see it in theaters, go see it. It is unreal.
Yeah, they took
It
this
is
like
unbelievable.
kid, and then over the last 12 years would sporadically film with him, so you'd actually see the
transitions
same
are
guy get
flawless.
older and older.
The transitions are flawless.
That sounds really cool.
It's unbelievable.
My favorite Linklater film is Slacker.
I have not seen Slack.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's just a bunch of assholes around Austin, Texas.
See,
It's so
you guys-
yeah, it's so fucking good.
See, you guys are giving legitimate favorite movie choices,
oh yeah,
and mine is and always will be The Never-Ending Story.
it's legitimate.
So good.
There's a boy covered in snot. Isn't there? Isn't there
What?
a boy covered in snot?
There is, and it's from
Yeah.
a giant turtle.
Yeah. Turtle? A Squirtle, a giant Squirtle. No, fuck you, it was a war turtle. No, it was a Blastoise. And it was a hologram.
That was Morla. That was Morla the giant just turtle.
We should try to
Yeah.
get Pokemon to sponsor this now.
We've tried to get so many people to sponsor this. Taco Bell.
Oh, speaking of Taco Bell, they're coming out with an upscale restaurant. They just opened their first one in California.
An upscale
And-
Taco Bell.
Yes, an upscale.
Demolition Man's gonna happen.
It is. Oh my God! It is. No. Yes.
Oh shit.
My brother
I really
sent
hope the camera.
my
the
brother's
camera-
Dennis Leary's greatest performance, by the way.
my brother sent me an article today where they opened up this. It's called U.S. Taco Co. And it's their new venture.
U.S. Taco Co.
Yeah, U.S.
It's like
Taco
how
Co.
Family Video is trying to open up pizza stores inside
And
the
it's-
Family Video.
It looks fucking, it looks legit. Like the average meal they said is about $12, which at Taco Bell, which at Taco Bell is pretty fucking expensive. You can get 12 burritos for that. So like,
$12 could feed like
a country in Africa.
Our entire audience. at Taco
All
Bell.
500,000.
All 5 million people.
Fucking, it's some
my
Jesus
God.
shit, man.
There are
Two
Well,
loaves
dude,
and a fish.
they show pictures of the tacos and shit, and they look fucking great.
Well, that's the same for any fast food restaurant.
They look fucking great.
Do you know what my favorite
The
kind of
Taco Bell
taco is?
tacos look
What?
amazing on the
Goat
picture, and you
taco.
order them, and
Say
it's just
pink
this like
taco?
sad
Goat.
sack
Goat
of
taco.
shit, and you're just like, it's moping at me. No, this is the thing. Family Video is trying to open up pizza places inside the Family Video so you can call them, order a pizza, and then tell them what movies to deliver with the pizza.
Oh my God,
I know.
want that.
It's
That's a
actually
great idea.
genius.
And about 10 years ago, that would have fucking worked.
I know. That's their like last ditch effort to save the business.
Do you know what that's called these days? The number for a Pizza Hut and Netflix.
Yeah, right. Fuck that! I'm getting to DiGiorno.
Oh, well, no, I have Hulu because it has the Criterion Collection, and I'm an art school asshole.
I
think I'll have the. Wait, what are those? What's the breadsticks? The crazy
Bosco?
bread. I'll have the crazy bread, and F is for fake.
Here's the thing: when I was in high school, we had Bosco sticks, and they would charge us like $4 for 2 Bosco sticks, right?
That's a fucking crime.
I know. Here's the thing: I graduated high school, surprise, surprise, and I went to Western for a year, and I get there, and it's $2 for 4, and I was just like, "This is
What
bullshit.
the fuck?
This is bullshit."
The educational system is hack.
No one liked that but
Hey,
me,
you know
apparently.
what? Cool guy penis face is fucking wrong. Don't stay in school.
Fucking overcharging you for Bosco
That's
sticks.
a beautiful picture, man.
Isn't
It
that
really
great?
is.
I love it. I'm gonna take a picture of it right now.
Do
Actually.
it.
I drew this while I was at work
while
today
you're-
and sent pictures to all my friends via
Well-
text message.
While you're doing that, let's go ahead and start the plug section.
Yeah, let's start plugging shit.
Do you have any plugs?
Plug your
Do I
butt
have any
up.
plugs?
Any places people could find you?
Well,
Either a show or just in life?
I do open mics a lot, I guess, and it's whatever. You can probably find
Totally,
me.
dude.
I'm sorry, I was distracted. You can find me at
Way to
any
go, Mama
given
Bear.
liquor store, or the worst bar in your neighborhood is probably the best place to find me.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you go to the Bullpen in Shorewood? You ever been there before?
No, I haven't. Is that the worst bar?
It's
ever?
the worst bar in Shorewood. The Bullpen is across the street from the Shorewood Disc Golf Course.
The pizza place I used to work at, Louie, is right next
Connected to it, yeah.
fucking hate that place.
Yeah.
So those are your plugs?
Gustos.
No, I don't have anything planned right now. But
Where the fuck is that?
I'm always at Mojo's in Plainfield for the Tuesday night open mic. That mic is called the See You Next Tuesday.
So maybe
See,
next
I
week.
I like that place because they have an unbelievable beer selection. That's the only reason I like it.
Yeah,
though.
it's all right. It's all right. They have really good food. Also,
I had alligator there once.
I think they order their buffalo burger from the place across the street that sells only game meats.
There's a place that does that.
Yeah.
So for those listening, I have left the table, and we now have this fancy. There's a shitload of people.
coming in here.
Oh, Jesus
Audience showed up.
Christ!
Get inside!
Does that mean we stretch it out?
Maybe. I don't know.
People
showed up.
I could do this for.
Did you know we were doing this, or you just randomly saying hi to us? Okay, randomly saying hi. That's,
You guys are on a podcast.
you're on a podcast.
Yeah, you guys are on
now.
a podcast.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah.
Legit.
Too legit
to quit.
to quit. There's an echo.
You know who wasn't too legit to quit?
Who?
Robin Williams.
Shit!
Yeah! Just fucking went there.
Oh,
Hey, whose shot is that? It's yours.
it's a random one that appeared there. So we have here at the donut now this fancy calendar, which I'm going to read off.
All right.
Because otherwise I won't remember.
Take your shirt off first.
No. Nice people that don't know me just came inside.
Oh wait, I do have one more
I'm not
plug.
going to do that.
I do have one more plug.
Yeah.
I host
Butt
trivia every Wednesday night at the Carrie Piper in Willowbrook. So if you'd like to come play trivia,
Will you let me win?
No, because they pay me more than you'll pay me to let you win.
How much?
Do they pay you?
Yeah.
I don't want to discuss that.
We do. How much does one get paid roughly for hosting a trivia night?
All right, so I'm really not sure exactly how much I get paid. How much does this much cocaine cost?
Yes. Yes.
Oh God.
That's
So-
amazing.
Thursday.
No, but
Yes.
just no. I do trivia every night. Come by and see me and play with me. I'm pretty.
Oh,
Yes.
kinky.
Come, come and play with me.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we do a?
Can we do a trivia podcast
sharing-
episode?
I'm sharing the
I am
flow,
the
man.
only host.
Oh.
I don't have a co-host.
So this week we have on Thursday, the day after this will air, the folk punk show, Eric Fun. is touring from Pennsylvania, I assume that's what that means.
Pennsylvania.
False Idols, ARB, etc., etc. Friday, Red Tones CD release show. Lever will be here.
Let's go for Lever.
Audio Abduction, I think that's his Abduction, and Gus the Ruckus. Gus and the Ruckus?
Gus in the Ruckus.
Gus and the Ruckus. And then Saturday, I the Colossus, Speaking with Ghosts, and other bands that I can't really read because it's really small handwriting.
August 29th, big show at the Donut.
Yes.
While we're talking about ghosts,
Bear
by the
Claw,
way,
Future Women, Raha, Overcast, and some shitty other band.
Hey, fuck you! Fuck you!
You love it. Now, Element Control's going to be here.
Yeah, we're gonna be here, and we're gonna fucking be queer.
And then on the
be here
22nd,
and be queer, please.
Give me another shot. This is like shot 6, guys.
on the 20th,
I'm going down the rabbit hole.
I think that's 8.
And
I can
then,
still spell, for the record.
Spill?
Spell.
Sleeping
but
here
you
tonight,
can't hear.
guys.
I'm actually like I'd say a solid 75% deaf in my left ear.
Are you serious?
Yeah, totally serious.
Oh, wow.
And I found this out. I used to work at a camp, and I was outside having a smoke. No, this is true. I was outside my house that I lived on on the campgrounds, and this woman is behind me trying to get my attention, but all I can hear is the sound of her voice bouncing off my house. And so I'm just standing there with my back to her, just looking at the windows. Like, who's in my house?
Do you think that there could have been another woman at some sort of strange angle, like providing like?
Well, she like came over.
like interference, so
She
that
came
like,
over, just tapped
the
me on the
wave
shoulder.
pattern was
Yeah,
interrupted as it entered.
But yeah, no, I'm like.
That could have been like a CIA
Well,
experiment.
see, and now the other thing is I work
with
with kids, so I always make make sure I'm standing to their right.
It's
so that I
it's
can't
only 60 proof.
Okay.
here.
It's only 60 proof.
My right ear always feels sort of funny, and one of them sticks out farther than the other.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
should get that fixed.
I should get you fixed.
I might as well be.
Oh, the puppy!
No. We want more little otters.
No. I pretty much told my parents recently they're gonna have to be happy with a grand dog because fuck having kids. Like, nuh-uh. I'm good.
Yeah, I recently told my girlfriend that I didn't want to have kids ever, and she wasn't very happy about it.
I definitely want to have
know-
children.
I don't know if I want you to have children.
See, I don't.
Yeah,
I
no,
really,
that's everyone's reaction.
I really don't at this point. Like, I feel like I'm too old to have kids now.
You're never too old to have kids until your genitals stop working. At which point you're actually
So, like,
too old to have
85?
kids.
Yeah, 85.
I met a lady today
My
who
dad-
is 92 years old, and her husband is 36 years younger than her.
Holy shit. Like, my grandparents are 10 years separated by age. That is insane, though.
That's spelunking.
yes. Oh, God damn it.
It's filthy.
Did you see how classy that was? I laid down a hotline.
I did. I liked
Dude,
that
we
a lot.
fucking drank it from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been pretty wild.
If you weren't so interesting, I'd do the whole bottle myself. Mouth.
I actually thought
somebody
you were
else
going to do
please
that.
drink this because I'm going to.
Should we plug the liquor that we're drinking
No.
right now?
Unless
let's plug
Smirnoff wants to sponsor us
And give us
Oh my
money.
God,
and give
No,
us
no.
money.
I don't want them to give us money. They make something better.
All right, I think that's our episode then.
I think
Is
so.
that
I
an
think it's a
episode?
good one. Yeah.
That's a
That
good
was
episode.
that's my first podcast.
That's your first and
Fuck
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
you guys just busted my podcast cherry.
Yes.
fucking right we did.
And just like a 16-year-old girl who had just been
Deflowered.
deflowered.
Are you just talking about yourself or?
A little iffy about the whole
He did say he was
situation.
16.
I'm
Don't judge.
not- well, I know from personal experience being a 16-year-old girl.
Shouldn't everyone though?
I'm just very confused about my feelings about my body. And like if my parents find out.
Yeah.
Actually, that is really weird because I'm always worried that my parents are going to hear my comedy. So now they can.
Yeah, now it's on the
It'll
internet.
be on the internet. Make sure that we tag you and everything.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming.
Yeah,
This has been,
let's hear it for
Let's hear it for Steve,
Mr.
guys.
Some fucking sailor guy.
Thank you.
Some
I don't
fucking
care if you
sailor.
guys
Thank
just showed up.
you.
Fucking clap.
No.
Hashtag
Hashtag butts. That's mine. That's on Twitter. Keep that going.
Hashtag butts.
Hashtag butts. Hashtag slave to butts. Hashtag butts commander.
Hashtag too many hashtags.
Also hashtag swaggart swag. So whenever you do something religious, but you're also drinking or partying, swaggart swag.
Hashtag 420 YOLO swag.
I
That's
love
me.
it.
Hashtag blaze it.
Hashtag
Hashtag
fight me IRL.
good night, everyone.
Hashtag.
We love you guys.
We'll be
Thank
back here
you.
next week with Webley Green. See you then.
Yeah.